In this culminating module, you will develop and refine their critical listening skills through an immersive analysis of diverse musical examples spanning genres, historical periods, and cultures, building on the foundational knowledge of dynamics, tempo, and timbre acquired in previous modules. This listening lab emphasizes practical application and interpretative insight. Active, focused listening is essential for musicians, composers, educators, and enthusiasts alike. This module hones the ability to discern subtle expressive nuances, understand stylistic conventions, and appreciate the varied ways dynamics, tempo, and timbre interact to create musical meaning. The importance of critical listening. Critical listening goes beyond passive hearing. It requires attentiveness, analytical thought, and contextual understanding. Through systematic listening, students learn to identify specific dynamic markings and their expressive functions, tempo choices, and how they influence mood and flow. Timbral characteristics unique to instruments, voices, or production techniques. These skills support enhanced musical interpretation, composition, and evaluation. Genre-specific use of dynamics, tempo, and timbre. Different musical genres employ dynamics, tempo, and timbre distinctively to fulfill aesthetic and cultural functions. Classical music often uses wide dynamic ranges, tempo fluctuations, e.g., rubato, and orchestral timbral contrasts to articulate form and narrative. Jazz emphasizes dynamic interplay, swing tempo nuances, and instrumental timbre variety for improvisational expression. Pop and rock relies on steady tempos with dramatic dynamic builds and electric timbres to energize and engage audiences. Traditional world music utilizes unique timbral instruments, cyclical tempos, and culturally specific dynamic conventions. Electronic music explores synthesized timbres and programmed tempos, creating textures impossible with acoustic instruments. Analytical listening techniques. You will practice structured approaches to listening. Segmented listening. Focus on dynamics in one excerpt, then tempo, then timbre. Comparative listening. Contrast two versions or performances of the same piece to understand interpretive choices. Contextual analysis. Relate expressive parameters to historical and cultural contexts. These techniques develop deeper perceptual awareness and analytical vocabulary. Case studies, selected musical excerpts. Through curated examples, you examine Beethoven's Symphony No. 5, dynamic contrasts and tempo-driven drama, Miles Davis's So What, jazz dynamics and flexible tempo interplay, Queen's Bohemian Rhapsody, diverse timbral layers and tempo shifts, traditional African drumming, timbral richness and cyclical tempo patterns, contemporary electronic track, synthetic timbres, and programmed tempo precision. Each study highlights how dynamics, tempo, and timbre collaborate to create distinctive expressive effects. Developing personal listening strategies. You will be encouraged to engage regularly with diverse musical styles, record observations and reflections on expressive elements, experiment with active listening tools such as score following or software visualization, share insights in group discussions or forums for collaborative learning. Developing personal listening strategies. You will be encouraged to engage regularly with diverse musical styles, record observations and reflections on expressive elements, experiment with active listening tools such as score following or software visualization, share insights in group discussions or forums for collaborative learning. In summary, this listening lab module equips you with the practical tools and critical perspective necessary for sophisticated musical engagement. Mastery of listening analysis enables enriched appreciation, informed performance, and creative innovation, completing the comprehensive journey through the language of music.